Yes. Pray against fire. This is the season where we're having rain. But why am I saying fire? Please pray against fire. It will happen in different countries, different areas, almost the same time, like supermarkets, like shopping centers, the way it will begin to happen, you will know that it is something that is planned. It is not something that just happened by accident. In different countries, you will hear it. Is it United States? You will hear it. Is it Australia? You will hear. Is it France? You will hear. In different countries, it will be like shopping center, like where people will gather to buy, and all of a sudden you will hear there is fire here. You see smoke, fire, smoke, fire. So pray against fire. It is snow time. We should not expect fire. But why fire? The time will tell you that it is a planned act. It is not something that just happened by chance. So don't stop praying for it. What is the date of today? Today is November 5th. Yes, November 5. Yes, let me pronounce the date very well. November 5. Why are we pronouncing the date very well? So that by the time the thing will happen, it will not be like that video was made. The video was made the day it happened. That's why we're pronouncing the date inside the message. November 5th today that we are giving this message. Pray against fire in supermarkets, in shopping centers, not just one country, different nations experience fire, issue of fire, in the name of Jesus. Then finally pray against natural disasters. Natural disasters like tsunami, like the typhoon.
If I wake up this corner, don't wait to have fire.
Too much
Wet, dreary Saturday morning. The smell of burned goods still sharp in the air. Bob Ransford comes to the scene of what's left, of what was once a gathering place for so many. As a lifelong resident of Steveston and a frequent customer of Supergrocer and Pharmacy, he has a personal connection to the store. His first job was here as a kid.
Packing groceries, and then one evening a week stocking shelves for $1 an hour.
The night before, the store in the heart of Steveston went up in flames. No one was hurt, but crews had a difficult time getting inside because of heavy smoke. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
We have a real disaster that befalls this heritage building and this very old business that's here right in the heart of Steveston.
Ransford heard of what happened on his way home from work.
When I came home last night, it was hard to see it threatened the way it was.
Sabina Aure is also emotional about losing this store.
I feel like, you feel like crying because you're going to miss it.
As a one-stop shop, customers say the independently owned Supergrocer was unique. It had a post office and pharmacy and a lot of specialty items.
Yeah, and a lot of people, our people, they come here because they carry all different kind of Asian food, and the flowers especially.
Jim Vandertas's restaurant is just around the corner from Supergrocer and says this is a tight-knit community.
Still in shock, to tell you the truth. I mean, I talked to a few people this morning that were kind of like just as brutally sad day for the village.
It's going to be a turning point for Steveston. It's a site right at the entrance to the main village, and it's been here forever, and it doesn't look like it can be rebuilt with what's there right now.
It's not known if the owners will try to rebuild, but for now, people here are mourning the loss of a cornerstone of the community. Karis Hogg, CBC News, Steveston.
Extensive fire being investigated this evening at the Bird in Hand Family Restaurant in Lancaster County. Thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News at 5. I'm Evan Forrester. The restaurant is next door to the Family Inn, which was rocked by a deadly explosion and fire less than 2 months ago. Fox 43's Matt Kleinis joining us now live from Lake Hawk Township, Lancaster County, with the very latest.
Evan, dozens of people have been going in and out of the restaurant throughout the day to assess the damage done by a fire that happened late last night. We now know that the fire damaged part of the restaurant's kitchen as well as the front lobby area. And while the fire remains under investigation, several people I spoke with earlier say that they're heartbroken to see the Bird in Hand family restaurant closed down. Drone footage from early Wednesday shows the extent of the damage to the Bird in Hand family restaurant. You can see a hole burned through the roof of the building from Tuesday night's fire.
It's just a scary thing. It is a scary thing.
Lisa Ryan is a postal worker who would take lunch breaks at the restaurant. She says she is devastated to hear about the incident.
The food is great. The people are wonderful. To lose it would be definitely detrimental to not only the area, but to people that work here.
I know a lot of people are probably in dismay because of it, because it's been a landmark for them for a long time.
Tuesday's fire comes less than 2 months after a deadly explosion occurred next door at the Bird in Hand family inn.
You kind of look at it, not being a coincidence here, what's going on.
Despite the extensive damage, the Hand in Hand Fire Company says no one was injured or killed in the fire. Lancaster County natives John and Linda Faraday hope the restaurant is able to clean up and reopen as soon as possible.
You're always looking for, a good place to eat, and that was one of them.
Now, in a statement, the CEO of Bird in Hand, John Smucker, says that he fully intends to rebuild and to open the restaurant whenever it is safe to do so. But for now, the restaurant remains closed with no intended reopening date. The company is also exploring ways to serve